Everything that happened today was my fault. And now it is all ruined. We cannot fulfill our duty. I cannot be with Lala. I will have to leave the clan.
But what's going to happen to Lala if you're not here? You're just going to leave her to deal with everything herself?
You don't understand. I have been lying to Lala from the start.
That mark?
We roamers have one ironclad rule. 2 people who bear the mark of the Earth Spirit must never be permitted to marry. Well, my mark first appeared only a few years ago. And, as luck would have it was just after I had become engaged to Lala. Of course, by that point, I was head over heels in love with her.
You know what? I can't get my head around this. You, Rombaro, Madame Rosa, Baldo, you're all as bad as each other. It's all rules this and duty that. Have none of you stopped to think what Lala wants?
What you say is correct. And I hate that you are free to say it. I have hated it from the start. But you are perhaps the only one that Lala can count on. To protect her and to support her. You are in a unique position to do that. Will you do this, Kiefer? Will you look after Lala?
Well, you heard all that, right? Well, it doesn't matter either way. You and I need to have a chat. Let's meet at that hill overlooking the sea to the west. No one will disturb us there. Not even Maribel. It's quite a view, isn't it? Doesn't this place remind you of Astad? I thought you'd say that. Okay, so listen. This journey we've been on together, it's made me realize something. A while ago, your dad said this adventure was all about recovering a lost world. So the question is, who did this to the world in the first place? Well, if you ask me, it's obvious. It's the same bad egg who's been creating chaos in all these towns we've been to. You know who I mean, right? Yeah, the Demon King. This journey of ours is going to lead us to him in the end. I've never been more sure of anything. And when that happens, well, we'll need the Almighty on our side. Don't you think? Yeah, I thought you would. Anyway, I've been giving it some thought. To restore the Almighty to this world, we need the roamers. But leaving such an important job to them alone, well, to Lala, really, doesn't feel right. You know what I mean, don't you? Right. Anyway, here's what I'm thinking. Just hear me out, okay? I've never really mentioned this before, but the fact is, there's something about you. Call it destiny, or whatever, but you have a purpose in life. Me, on the other hand, well, there's nothing special about me. Apart from the fact that I happen to be born a prince. And if I'm honest, I used to be jealous of you. That's why I wanted to come on this adventure, to see if I could find a purpose too. Something only I could do. I think I've waffled on long enough, so I'll leave it there. It's already getting late. You head back and get some rest. I'll be right behind you. I'm just going to enjoy the view a little longer. I'm in that kind of mood tonight.
Hey!
Take this!
There's no doubting your talent, boy, or your tenacity. I yield.
Thank you, Baldo. You're a more than worthy opponent. So, Rombaro, this means I can be the next guardian of the Romers, right?
Yes, most certainly. We would be foolish to refuse one so skilled. Come before me, Kiefer. Your companions, too. My fellow Romers, it gives me great pleasure to announce that a new guardian now watches over us. Allow me to introduce our newest clan member, Kiefer. I must also express our gratitude to his fellow Gajos, without whom we would never have found our way to the altar of the Almighty. Let us lift up our voices in the song of thanks. To our new companions, may the blessings of the Almighty be upon them all.
I hate to spring it on you like this, but it looks like this is where our journey together ends. I can't go back to our world, to our time, to a place where my whole future's decided for me. I'm going to stay here and look after the Romers. And besides, look at this amazing sword they give you! Ha! Bet you've never seen engraving like this before. And as guardian of the Almighty's chosen people, it's all mine now. That's my destiny, my purpose. I think you know what I'm talking about, don't you? I had a feeling you'd say that. Anyway, I suppose you'll be heading back to Pilchard Bay now. Let me take you as far as the teleport, at least.
Ah,
it. Time for us to part ways. There are people out there who need your help, and people here who need mine. We've both got a job to do, after all. And when we roamers fulfill our duty, you'll be the first to know. Listen, thanks for everything. It's been amazing. Oh, and if you run into my dad, will you bring him up to speed? Tell him I found my purpose. I've got a feeling he'll understand. Now go!
So you have returned to us. You must tell me of your latest adventures. But first, please enlighten me as to the whereabouts of my son. Has that confounded boy wandered off somewhere again? Something has happened, has it not? You will tell me everything this instant. Is that clear?
As Prince of Astard, it was my duty to safeguard my kingdom's future. I abandoned that duty, and I hope you can forgive me for that. Because I found my purpose here. I found the thing that only I can do. The thing that I'd be willing to sacrifice anything for. I've been so fortunate. I had the best upbringing a boy could hope for, and a loving father and sister. Everything I am today is thanks to you, and I'll never forget that. I wish you all many years of health and happiness. Love, Kiefer. P.S. Be nice to Lisette, okay? I'm going to miss her.
He's found a purpose? But he's still a child. No, that isn't right. I simply treated him as one and tried to keep him cooped up here. Now he's chosen to give up everything he had, to cause pain to those closest to him, and all to follow his own path. Those are not the actions of a child. My boy has become a man. I had planned to give him this on his return, but I suppose you might as well have it now. One of the people of the island found it and brought it here to the castle. I had meant to present it to him as a symbol of my blessing, to let him know that I was happy with the path he had chosen. Alas, it seems I may have missed my chance. Well, anyway, I must thank you for bringing me this news.
Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh!
Oh,
Ah!
Well, well. Huh?
Oh?
Oh!
ah.
there? Oh. You. You were at the encampment. I had a feeling someone had followed me. Perhaps I should introduce myself. I am Aishe. I am a roamer. I take it you have some business with me. Then it seems Rombaro has told you what happened. I suppose perhaps I did overreact. I do understand how dearly my fellow roamers wish to perform the ritual and restore the Almighty. But the time is not yet upon us. The ritual cannot take place without someone to play the sacred turban. Someone who will do it justice. Someone who will give it their all, as I do. Our clan cannot achieve what it desires without such a player. But Rombaro refuses to understand. Wait. I have an idea. Could you meet me in Rombaro's tent? I will explain everything there. Thank you, and see you soon.
Ah!
And nothing I say will dissuade you from embarking on this search, dear Aishe?
Why do you wish to dissuade me? We have not located the altar of the Almighty. We have no need for a dancer as yet. Why not seek out the one worthy of the turban of truth while we have time?
But Aishe, Florin's bloodline may have dwindled and died centuries ago. We have certainly not seen any signs to the contrary, despite all our searching.
That means nothing. I have faith. We have the turban of truth because we are meant to find the one worthy of playing it. And besides, you need not worry about me traveling alone. These Gajos and I, we will search together.
What? But you know nothing about them.
Well, perhaps, but I feel we have an understanding. You agree, yes? You will assist me in my search for the one worthy of the turban of truth? You see, Rombaro? I will be well looked after.
I do not doubt that you will, but
The moment you locate the altar, I will come right home. At least give me until then. How do you expect me to ever regain my enthusiasm for the dance if you do not at least let me try to seek him out?
very well, Aishe, if you insist. But I shall only allow it if you prove yourself worthy. Jovan, Leonor, Evalio, a word, if you will. As you know, Aishe, these three siblings act as our guardians. You are to take them on and defeat them.
Take us on? What do you mean, Rombaro?
I will explain everything later. For now, please do as you are told, and do not hold back. As for you, Aishe, your task is clear. Prove to me that you have the strength to overcome our finest warriors. If such a task is beyond you, There is no question of you setting out on your journey. Gajo, you are to fight alongside Aishe. For you must also prove that you are worthy of having our beloved dancer's life in your hands.
As if we haven't got enough going on already. Now he's supposed to fight against these goons? Give me strength!
You can yield at any time, you know. After all, our victory is assured.
What? You really think you three idiots stand a fighting chance? You know what? I suddenly feel up for watching a scrap. Have at it.
Good. But the evening grows late. We had better wait until tomorrow. I am afraid we cannot offer much in the way of hospitality, but you should at least be able to enjoy a good night's sleep.
You caught me. I could not sleep, you see. And since we are now both awake, there is in fact something I wish to tell you. I am truly sorry about today. I did not mean to cause you any trouble. And I appreciate that I did not give you much choice. But I was desperate. I simply must leave this encampment. We roamers have been burdened with the duty of restoring the Almighty since time immemorial. All my ancestors, all my family, they have given their lives to this cause. But I am different. I refuse to live that life, struggling under a burden that will never be lifted. That is why I want to leave. If I can but find the Torban player of legend and restore the Almighty, well, then I would be free. Free from my duty, free to find my own path in life. To find my own purpose, something only I can do. I am not the only one who feels this way, I'm sure. Everyone wishes to live as they desire, do they not? I said far more than I intended. But you are easy to talk to. You feel like an old friend. Thank you for listening. But perhaps we should now get some rest. Tomorrow is a big day, after all. Oh, but I have not yet learned your name. Would you mind telling me? I see. That is a fine name. Well then, until tomorrow.
Ah, there you are. Good, good. We have all been waiting for you. Now then. Is everyone ready? The showdown pitting Aishe and her Gajo friend against our guardians is about to begin. You are all here to serve as witnesses to the battle and to its outcome. It shall take place to the west of here, on the hilltop overlooking the sea. Come, everyone. We depart without delay. We shall go on ahead. Make your final preparations and join us when you are ready.
You remember what I told you last night, yes? I meant every word. I simply must succeed. Please, do not let me down.
Last night? What's she talking about? Did something happen? Oh, I see. Keeping secrets again, are we? Honestly, I thought you'd grown out of that nonsense. Well, never mind that now. You've got a battle to be getting ready for. Hey.
Ah. Very well. Aishe and the Gajo, prepare to face our three guardians. The outcome of this battle shall determine our future. Give no quarter, and do not hold back.
We are the guardians of the Romas. We shall defend the honor of the clan to the last. In the name of the Earth Spirit, we accept this challenge with zeal, relish, and courage! Leonor, Evalio, it is time.
All right. Let us give this our all. Watch me move! Watch me move! Watch me move! Excellent!
Stop! I have seen enough. Aishe, You and your Gadjo friend have shown us that you are strong and capable. I will honor my promise. You may make your journey.
Thank you, Rombaro. And please, forgive me.
Nonsense, my girl. I know how strongly your sense of duty burns. I know that you will not forsake us. That is why I believe in you. That is why I am going to entrust this to you.
Rombaro,
This, the most sacred of all Torbans, once resided in the very altar where the Almighty sleeps. It shall be used to restore him. If any descendants of the legendary player still exist, this is the instrument that they will be required to play. Should you meet a worthy-seeming player, you must see that they prove themselves upon it.
thank you, Rombaro. I will treat it with the utmost care. And I will find the one who shall play it. I will bring him to you. This much, I promise. Thank you for fighting alongside me. We have taken an important step towards fulfilling our destiny. This stone marks my parents' last resting place. I come here to pray for them and for my ancestors. And this is the sword of the Romers. It has been passed down from guardian to guardian throughout the generations. Do you see the engraving on the blade? This is the Guardian's crest. They say this sword was once wielded by the prince of a faraway kingdom, who fell in love with the clan's dancer and decided to live with the Romers, acting as their guardian. He later became our leader, or so they say. The sword is one of our greatest treasures, kept safe for all these years. But I intend to take it with me when I leave. I doubt anyone will object, given the significance of my journey. They say this treasure chest was also left behind by that legendary guardian. Alas, I do not know how to open it. Perhaps you could help? I thought you may have learned a trick or two on your travels. It opened. But how did you... No, never mind. We must look inside. Seeds. And... is that a ring? It is very beautiful. It glows like the sun itself. You should take these. After all, you are the one who opened the chest.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do you reckon Aishe might be?
I have often noticed you looking at me in a very familiar way, as though you know me, or as though I remind you of someone you know. Is it true? Do I remind you of someone? Do I resemble a friend of yours? Is that why you agreed to help me? Oh, I see. But it does not matter. I am no one's replacement. I am myself. And I shall be honored to join you, Perhaps one day you truly shall look upon me as a friend. That is my hope, at least. Now, shall we rest here until morning? The moon is very beautiful tonight. Nothing soothes the spirit like a night under the stars. And perhaps you could tell me of yourselves while we gaze up at the heavens. Tell me of your adventures thus far.
Ah, back again, I see. It is always a pleasure to see you and your friends. Speaking of which, it seems you have made a new acquaintance. Good day, young lady. Would you be so good as to tell me your name?
My name is Aishe. Forgive me. I have never been called upon to introduce myself to a king before. It is an honor.
Aishe, eh? Well, it is my honor. Although, I hope you do not mind me asking, but are you sure we have not met before?
No. This is the first time we have met. I'm certain of it.
Forgive me, I must have been mistaken.
However, there is something I feel I must share with you. It may seem silly, but being a Roma, I have no hometown. And yet... this castle feels like home.
A Roma, eh? Aishe, I want you to consider this castle your home from now on. You may come here whenever you like, and stay for as long as you care to. There will always be a welcome for you here. You need roam no longer, should you so choose. I apologize for taking up so much of your time. You're no doubt anxious to return to your adventures.
Is it time for lunch already?
I told you, there's nothing to be scared of. Hey, old fella, what you doing in a place like this?
I was, what am I doing here?
Speak, venerable sir. Are you in the employ of the Demon King?
What? We're having wings. Well, they're not my favorite, but I am famished.
Give me strength. Right, I'd say our work here is done. It was lovely meeting you, but we've got to run. Take care out there, okay?
Wait a moment. Chosen ones. In my prolonged slumber, I have forgotten much of what I knew. But one memory remains. I am the craftsman. The one who crafted the stone tablets you collect.
What? You made those?
Yes. I was ordered to do so by my master, just before I entered into my sleep. I was to give the ultimate tablet to the chosen ones, those brave enough to break the seal upon the Shrine of Mysteries.
What manner of mischief is this?
I must admit that I myself have forgotten what to do with this, but perhaps you have an inkling? Go ahead. Proceed as you see fit. Memories are beautiful because they can never change. Wouldn't you agree, son of Pollock? I'm so very tired. I must return to my slumber. Perhaps never again to wake.
Forgive me.
Stop right there. Explain yourselves. What are you doing here?
What do you mean? We were just passing through.
Oh, just passing through, were you? You're telling me a bunch of kids managed to fight their way here through these monster-ridden lands?
Now, they're only children. There's no need for the third degree.
Martial law? Yes, sir.
My apologies. With all that has happened recently, our soldiers are all spoiling for a fight. Please excuse them.
Now that you mention it, there's definitely an atmosphere around here.
Quite. Now, this isn't something I would normally divulge to children like you, but I feel you're owed an explanation. The castle was raided a few days ago by a vicious gang of bandits. We suffered tremendous casualties. Soldiers, innocent civilians, even our poor young king. All slain by the hand of the vicious fiend known as the Blood-Red Brigand. We managed to capture him upon the night of his rampage. He's been taken into the wilderness up north for elemental exposure. His deeds will never be forgiven. He will pay the ultimate price for his crimes. Allow me a question, if you would. If he were to come at you, sword in hand, would you defend yourself? That's the spirit. I like your gumption, lad. I should say, elemental exposure is a public spectacle, and you're very welcome to attend, though you will have to make the journey to the northern wilds to do so. Remember, though, the brigand is a demon in human flesh. He will show no mercy even to children. Take the utmost caution around him.
Oh, and I should mention, these green flames are kept here to ward away monsters. The instant one goes out, the monsters descend. Please keep your distance. That is the only rule we ask outsiders to keep. And now I've said my piece, I hope you enjoy your time in the castle. Goodbye.
My life was flashing before my eyes there. Long time no see, my dear old friend. You too, Maribel? As for...
Wait a minute. It is Kiefer! Wow! I'm so happy to see you again!
Me too, Ruff, me too. It's funny. I had an inkling something miraculous like this might happen.
Before we all get carried away here, aren't we forgetting something important? If you're the Blood Red Brigand, doesn't that mean you're the one who attacked Rucker Castle? I know you were sheltered and selfish and a spoilt little prince, but still, the Kiefer we knew never would have hurt anyone. What's going on?
I can't deny it. I was the one who attacked the castle. But I had my reasons. Listen, you trust me, don't you? The guards are coming back. I don't have time to explain. But if you do still trust me, extinguish the green flames in the castle. You'll find the truth within the darkness. You got that? Head back to the castle and put out those flames. And don't come back here for a while. Go!
Gah! I told them not to touch the flames.
Why? Marshal?
This was no accident. Some wretched soul has doused the flames and shown the humans who we really are. We will find them and exterminate them.
The soldiers were actually monsters. Now I see what Kiefer was up to. He must have... We don't have time to stand around and talk. We need to go and help Kiefer. Let's find a way out of the castle before we get caught, then hurry back to the exposure enclosure. Here I come! Strike him down! Come to me! Come to me! Get blasted! Game time! Ruff!
Well, did you do as I asked?
We did. We saw everything. What's going on in that castle? And who were you fighting there?
There isn't time to tell the whole tale, but the long and short of it is the monsters commandeered Rucker Castle some time ago. When we roamers stayed the night there, we had no idea what a grave mistake we were making. Every last one of us was captured and locked away in a miserable little cell. That's when we overheard. They had received orders from the Demon King himself to eliminate our clan, because our mission is to revive the Almighty. I did the only thing I could to buy enough time for the others to escape. I took up my sword. The plan was a success, but for one little hiccup. I was cornered by martial law, and he's no pushover. Anyway, I managed to lop the torch he was carrying in half, and as it fell to the ground, out went the green flame. You can guess what happened next. I was so shocked I never saw them coming from behind. I was captured and brought here.
Wow, you really haven't changed a bit. Always playing the hero, going off by yourself and bungling it. I thought you were supposed to be guarding the roamers. Still, it's actually nice to know you're still the same old Kiefer. Sorry for doubting you earlier.
No offense taken. Thank you. Right, I think it's time we made ourselves scarce. First of all, though, let's see to any injuries. We've lingered long enough. Let's go.
If it isn't the children who extinguished my flames. You don't lack for courage, I'll give you that. I see the blood-red brigand is now among your number. Suddenly, it all becomes clear. Rest assured, none of you will be spared.
Ha! This is the stuff! You and me battling side by side again. I might not be the young man I once was. But at least I have plenty of experience now. In fact, I can't wait to tell you all about my adventures. So, we're going to survive this. And we're going to have ourselves a proper catch-up.
Enough of your mawkish twaddle. Those who defy the Demon King shall know no mercy. You all die today!
I had it in me.
My lord, please, strike down these unbelievers. You will not go unpunished.
I'm impressed. You lot certainly haven't been slacking off. I can't believe how strong you've become.
Slacking off wasn't an option after you disappeared. We've had to hold our own against all sorts of nasty creatures while you've been away.
Look, I was young when I made that choice. Never mind. That's not important. I never could have defeated Law on my own. Thank you. And thank you for still believing in me. Right. As much as I'd like to be shot of this miserable kingdom, there's still one thing I have to do. We should check in on the people of Rucker Castle, now they've learned the truth about who their protectors were. Besides, I probably traumatized a few of them with what I did on the night of the escape. Will you come with me to the castle? I want to set things right. Yep. Hold on a sec, would you? Before you head back home, let me ask you something. What's happening right now, in your own time? Things can't be all that great if there's a teleportal connecting you here, to me again. All right, look. Something's been niggling at me these 20-odd years since I last saw you. I was the one who insisted on having an adventure, and I didn't see it through. I feel really bad about that. And I'm not about to make the same mistake again. Please, will you let me come with you to face the Demon King?
This isn't just any old fight, Kiefer. Who would look after the roamers if something happened to you?
Yeah, about that. After you all left, Lala and I got married, and we have 2 children, a boy and a girl. They're about your age now, and strong, too. Accuse me of tooting my own horn, if you like, but they're among the finest warriors you'll ever come across. I put them in charge of defending the tribe when I came here. They're the guardians of the roamers now, and I've no doubt they'll keep them safe from harm. I don't regret the decisions I've made, and besides, I can't turn back the clock. But meeting you all has stirred something inside me. Please, let me fight with you again. One last time. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise. There's no time to waste. Here's to one last adventure.
You have returned. I'm so glad to see you all. And who is this you have brought with you?
How best to explain him? Let's just say he was part of our gang growing up in Piltshire Bay.
Well, I have no quarrel with thy bringing another of thy number into the fold. Pleased to make thine acquaintance, young sire. I am Sir Mervyn.
And I am Aishe. It is nice to meet you.
Sorry if I'm being presumptuous, but Aishe, was it? Are you a roamer, by any chance?
Well, yes, I am. And what of it?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that some of the choices I made seem to have paid off quite handsomely. But never mind all that. It's nice to meet you. I'm Kiefer. I used to be the Prince of Estard, but... well, I'm more of a traveling swordsman these days. I just hope I can make myself useful. Now, listen. I forgot to mention this before, but I won't be able to hang around with you all the time. I'd love nothing more than to go romping around the islands together like the old days, but... this isn't my home anymore. I should steer clear of anything going on in this era. I'll head to where the Demon King is, and wait for you there.
Hold on How does he expect to get to the Cathedral of Blight without the Sky Stone? You'd think he'd have learned not to rush into things after all this time. But no, still as headstrong as ever.
You mentioned Kiefer was a friend from your hometown. But why would an adult like him play with mere children? I feel like I know him from somewhere. We have only just met, but he seems incredibly familiar.
Wow, nothing gets past her. Maybe it's for the best he won't be hanging around with us.
I am the Demon King, ultimate incarnation of evil, and lord of all monsters. My authority is absolute. All must bow before me. Though you are puppets of a wicked god, too foolish to understand. Listen well. Your so-called Almighty was long since cast into oblivion at my hand. If you wish to live and drag out your pitiful existence, you have no choice but to worship me instead. I am Orgotamir, supreme ruler of heaven and rebel!
Cheers! Right! Hey! Ho! Hatta! Yeah!
Fight on!
Come to me! Hatta! Freeze! Come to me!
Flame Splitter!
Ready! Here I go!
Don't forget! We're not losing! There we go. Get it together! Come on! There we go.
Shield of a hero!
Here I go.
Here I go! Close everything!
Hey! Come to me!
We showed them.
I am Lord of all I survey, Supreme Ruler of heaven and earth. How could mere puppets, wretched worms, I'm disintegrating! How would the Almighty have given you blood?
Ah, it is you! And you have Sir Mervyn among your honoured companions. Our joy and gratitude for that which you have done for us is truly beyond measure. From our vantage point here in the clouds, we have been gazing on in wonder as life and light return to each and every corner of the world. You must enter the shrine before journeying onward. All the members of the Order are impatient to shower you with thanks.
Truly, I am at a loss for words. How can I possibly express to you the profound peace and joy I feel? When first you became guardians of the flame of hope, 'twas naught but a guttering candle. But now it has grown into an incandescent blaze that illumines the world entire. And how have you achieved this? Why, through the sweat of your brow and your indomitable spirit. 'Twas not the Almighty, nor any miracle that returned peace to our world. 'Twas you. Well, well. 'Twould seem the Skystone is honoring us with its presence. How fortunate. There are many in our world beside myself who wish to congratulate and thank you, I am sure. You must go to them. And when you have done so, please return at last to those who love you and enjoy the rest you so richly deserve.
Dearest friends, it paineth me to say it, but the time for our parting hath arrived.
Huh? What do you mean?
Words can scarce express my gratitude for the great adventure we have shared. But I am not of this time. My path lieth elsewhere. Farewell, honored companions, and thank you.
I must speak with you, Sir Mervyn. Something
Strange is occurring. The sacred stones in the depths of the shrine, they are calling for you.
Very well. I shall be with thee presently. Friends, I am honored to have been able to join you on this greatest of all adventures. You understand why I must leave you, do you not? This meaneth a great deal to me. Now go forth, friends, and know that I am always with you.
So you have returned. I hear that congratulations are in order. It seems I was right to entrust you with the magic carpet. Not only did you revive the hero of legend, but you saved the entire world also. Vous êtes incroyable. Incredible indeed. Truly, it is an honor to have met you. But I find it hard to celebrate while the whereabouts of my good friend Sir Lizelot are still unknown. He has disappeared completely.
Don't worry, everyone! I'm back! My epic struggle with the Demon King has come to an end, and I have emerged victorious!
That voice! It is Sir Lizelot! He has returned! Non, but you are gravely injured, mon ami. Alors, we must send for a doctor immédiatement.
Ha ha ha! Don't panic. It's only a scratch or two.
What are you lot doing here?
Listen, I've got a favour to ask you. Seriously, this is the last thing I'll ever need you to do for me. Knight's honour. You have to tell everyone I was there with you when you took down the Demon King, okay? Please. Pretty please. What? Oh, come on, don't be like that. I'm begging you. On my life, this will be the last favour I ever ask of you, I swear. You'll do this one last thing for me, won't you? Thanks, you're a lifesaver. I promise I'll never lie to anyone ever again after this. I won't do anything stupid or make you look bad or anything.
My dear friends, it has been too long. As you have seen, the sands are peaceful now, thanks to your efforts. I must confess, when first we met, I thought it inconceivable that you would go on to save the world. But let us not dwell on my lack of faith. I wish to express to you my gratitude. You have defeated the Demon King, and in so doing, you have freed me to achieve my dreams at last. You see, I have always harbored a wish to travel the world as you have done. Alas, I could not permit myself to leave Al-Balad in the hands of my brothers, while continued peace could not be guaranteed. But now, it can. Thanks to you. To have met you was a blessing, the magnitude of which I had not appreciated until now. Perhaps we will meet again one day, somewhere on the road. Farewell.
Yes.
Hey, I've been going about me gaffering all wrong. All I could think of were making Emberdale bigger and livelier. I forgot all about our old beliefs and rituals and whatnot. Well, that's all gonna change now. I'm gonna make sure we live in harmony with Fire Spirit, just like we used to. And what better way to do that than by rekindling our tradition at Flaming Festival? Hey, it's been years since last one. It's long overdue. Looks like you lot have arrived just in time to take part, eh? Come on then!
Oh!
All right, you lot, let's get cracking! Right then, are you ready to throw your flaming crater? Go on then, one at a time.
This takes me back. All right, let's do this.
Here goes nothing. Bye-bye, little flame.
Mighty Fire Spirit, thank you.
Thank you kindly. Wait, my turn. Mighty Fire Spirit, we, the people of Emberdale, offer you our thanks.
And about time too. I've heard all about your latest adventures, you know. When I gave you the gift of my friendship, I was confident you would prove yourselves worthy of it. And so you have. Before I met you, my life was dreadfully dull. A slate-grey sky without a shaft of sunlight in sight. I can still remember the day you first came to the castle. I hadn't realized it until then, but I had never been truly alive before that. I'm sure you feel the same way. I mean, who wouldn't feel full of life with an intelligent, attractive young monarch like me for a friend? You do, don't you? As if I needed to ask. Now, listen, there's something I want to speak with you about. Come to my room downstairs and come alone. Come here and let me have a good long look at you without anyone interrupting. Yes, you really are rather handsome. I like that rugged look, you see. You should be flattered, you know. I'm fussy when it comes to faces. Now, I'm sure you've guessed what this is about already, but, well, I'll be of a marriageable age soon, and I was thinking that if you wanted to, we might... No, sorry, I've changed my mind. It's too soon to talk about all that. Let's just say that you should visit. Often. Or else. Am I clear?
Ah, there you are. I thought you'd never show up. Well, come on then. People have come all the way from Buckingham to see you, you know. Down you go. Chop, chop.
It is a joy to see my people so happy, free of both the Demon King and the burden of our destiny at long last.
So this is the future, huh? And we made it possible. On which note, I'd better be getting back to my own time. It's been fun, but there are people who need me.
Oh.
Thanks for coming to see me off. I'll be all right from here. Keep enjoying life, Rough, and make sure you eat enough to grow big and strong. Strong like your mother. The Roma's destiny has been fulfilled. It's time to live your own life, Aishe. Look, I was never any good at this stuff. Just good luck, okay? Try not to be too hard on the others, Maribel. They might decide they're better off without you.
Ha! Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for me...
I'm only joking. There's never a dull moment with you around, Maribel. Thank you. Well, it really is goodbye this time. But look, nothing's going to change. Whatever happens, wherever we go, we... I can't do it! Big speeches really aren't my thing. Just look after yourself, all right? So long, everyone!
Gosh, how long was I asleep for? I thought I'd never wake up. Still, it seems my work here is done at last. Farewell, my friends.
Ahoy there, shipmate. 'Tis a fine thing indeed to see ye looking so well. I've been waiting here for ye ever since we heard the news. 'Tis my duty and my honor to lead ye to Captain Sharkeye. This way, if you please.
Here's to ye, and here's to Captain Sharkeye.
Welcome back aboard. You and your friends finally rid us of that dastardly Demon King, eh? I can only imagine how pleased the old King Buckingham would have been to see this day come at last.
Ahoy there! Rumour has it you're to be our next captain. I've some mighty fine fireworks set aside to celebrate the big announcement. Ha ha!
So, ye made it back from that accursed Cathedral of Blight in one piece, did ye? And ye saved the world from the clutches of the Demon King while ye were at it. That was no small feat, lad. We here aboard the Sea Dragon have been mighty impressed with your antics. Mighty impressed. So much so that we're of a mind to make ye our next captain. What say ye to that, eh? Does it tickle your fancy? Would ye be willing to follow in me wake and lead these scurvy sea dogs to glory and beyond? I didn't doubt ye'd answer any other way. But alas, I ask merely for the fun of it. I cannot, in good conscience, allow ye to take my place. After all, ye've a father with a ship of his own. Aye, a fine man named Pollock. I'll not deprive him of a worthy successor. But it pleases me greatly to know that the thought of becoming a pirate didn't fill ye with horror, lad. I'm too young and handsome to be seeking a replacement just yet, anyhow. Anyway, less of the gas bagging. We've a voyage to be setting off on. Seems King Scuba has business with us. I know not what, but for the King of the Deep to have summoned us, 'twill be no small matter, I'm sure. Anyway, our homeward route will take us right by your home port of Pilchard Bay. And just as you're setting out for the Pilchard harvest, no less. I imagine the festivities will be a fine sight to see from the deck of the Sea Dragon. So let's not say our farewells just yet. Our paths will cross again upon the ocean waves soon enough. Listen up, ye worthless bilge rats! Get yourselves a hearty eyeful of our friends here. This is what real courage looks like. We can all learn a thing or two from these fine young warriors. So let's take a leaf from their logbooks as we set sail for shores unknown and adventures new!
Come on, ye dogs, ye! Show your appreciation for Captain Sharkeye and for our honorary shipmates. All right, that's enough appreciation. Away with the lot of ye, and say ye prayers to the water spirit afore we weigh anchor.
Huh? Oh.
You were never going to give up, were you? We owe you the most profound debt of gratitude, we really do.
Ah, there you are. It's a real honor to be in the presence of heroes like you. Thank you for everything you've done for us.
father's happy too, wherever he is.
You have returned. I must congratulate you on your victory. The scale of your achievement is almost beyond imagining. Without your extraordinary efforts, our world would have remained mired in darkness and despair. Or perhaps we would still have been worshipping a false god in the form of that wretch, the Demon King. Regardless, if it were not for you, the future of mankind would be bleak indeed. You are the saviors not only of this kingdom, but of this entire world. And to think it all began with such a trifling matter, with my foolish son's purloining of his mother's precious ring. I was incandescent with rage. I doubt I've ever shouted so much in my life. I had convinced myself that my poor attempts at parenting had produced a reckless rogue, unfit for the throne. But little did I know where it would all lead, that the events of that day would set in motion the wheels of our salvation. I did not raise a reckless rogue, after all. I raised a hero. I am proud of him. And of all of you. Now we must prepare a banquet the likes of which this kingdom has never seen. Let the celebrations commence!
Wakey, wakey, young man. Come on, you can't stay in bed all day. It's the most important day of the year in Pilchard Bay. The day of the pilchard harvest. Your father has already headed over to the jetty. All set? It wouldn't do for a fisherman to sleep in, you know. Not on your big day. Oh, before you go, to think I almost forgot. Take this sandwich to your father, will you? You know how he likes his pilchards. And here's one for you, too. Off you go now. Take care, dear.
Get lost, will you? You're going to blow my cover.
Eh? Who's that over there? Well, well. If it isn't young Maribel. Looks like I caught me a stowaway.
Why is it such a big deal anyway? Why can't you just let me come fishing with you? Go on. I'll just forget you saw me. Please. Did I ever mention how tasty your stew is? Really, you'll have to tell me the recipe
Flattery will get you nowhere, young lady. And it certainly won't get you on board this ship. Now get out of here before I tell your father what you've been up to.
What's all this commotion? What's going on?
Ah, Captain Pollock. Well, the thing is, we've got a stowaway. It's, well, it's young Maribel.
All right, girl. But just this once, you hear?
Yes!
Right. Now that's settled, it's time to set sail. Come on, lad. Less if you're slacking.
You heard your father. No slacking.
All right, lads. Anchors away. in those nets, lads! Heave!
Hello, old friend. Since we said goodbye, I've been traveling the world with the roamers, trying to build the future I'd seen. To be honest, though, I've lost track of time a bit since we parted ways. So if you're reading this, there's a favor I want to ask you. Something I want you to tell my old man. Tell him his boy did his duty, saw it through to the end. And remember, we'll always be pals, no matter what. Your friend, Kiefer.